What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget that we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch us live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel for access to exclusive content. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams. And, hit me up if you want to join the TKO debate series. Knockout Boxing 86 at yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking, bro. Look here now. Gervonta Tank Davis. His next move, what he should do. Now that Devin Haney is taking himself off the table, and he said he fighting Regis in October, what's the next best thing for Gervonta Tank Davis? Look, bro. You said Devin, Loma, Shakur. So the fights I need, now that Devin Haney is gone and he fighting Regis at 140, I need you to fight Shakur, Loma, or Frank the Ghost Martin, bro. Those are the fights that I want for Tank Davis. Now that Devin Haney has decided that he fighting Regis Prograis, bro. Those are the fights to make. Those are the fights to make. The order that I would want them in, honestly, bro, keeping it 100 with y'all, Tank said Shakur. Tank said Devin, Loma, Shakur. I want the Shakur fight a little more, then Loma, then Frank Martin. Because Shakur, in my opinion, I think he's the better fighter out of all of those, and I'm going with who I think is the better fighter. That's who I'm gonna always want Tank to fight. Loma, because it'll give him a common opponent with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko. There's a lot of people that say Lomachenko beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney got the victory. It was a close fight, tough fight. Devin Haney maintained his titles and he did his thing, bro. So, but Loma was extremely competitive in that fight. Extremely competitive. Won a lot of fucking rounds in that fight. So, I'd like to see that. And plus, all this bullshit about Tank Duck Loma and all that bullshit, like, because he said Floyd trying to set him up, that meant he ducked Loma. But he also said Floyd was trying to set him up in the Pedraza fight. He said Floyd was trying to set him up in the Rolly fight. I guess he was ducking them too. It's like, people, bro, they just, we'll talk about it tonight. It ain't me, it's y'all, man. It ain't me, it's y'all, bro. You gonna see, don't worry, I got y'all. And then Frank Martin, I think it's the best possible option at 135 pounds. That's with the PBC. There will be an in-house fight. So those are my three fights that I want for Tank Davis. And because I want Tank to stand on what he said, bro. He didn't have an opportunity to stand on what he said with Devin. Devin made sure of that by, we documented this shit yesterday, but in case you've been under a rock, Devin made sure of that by making sure he had a fight lined up by the moment that Tank got out of jail. Tank got out of jail on Friday. Devin talking about he fighting Regis on Monday. No time to negotiate. No time to send an offer. No time to do nothing. And if you let Tank teams tell it, they claim that they tried to call over there and see about a fight between Tank and Devin and Bill and them told them that they didn't want to fight. But that's, I don't do the rumor shit. I'm on the outside looking in. All I know is, realistically, in my opinion, as a fight fan, somebody that's a diehard fan, bro, when I look at a fighter negotiating with all these other fighters and not saying a fighter name, I'm going to assume that he won't fight with the fighters that he negotiating with, and that he ain't really trying to get smoked with the person that he ain't saying their name. And then it turned out to be true, because one of the fighters he was negotiating with, he now saying he fighting in October, one business day after Tank Davis got out of jail. So that's just me, bro. Y'all think what y'all want, push whatever narrative you want to push, but that's my opinion. You ain't changing it. And it's based on logic and facts and shit. I ain't told y'all one fucking lie, so whatever. Think what you want to think. But so now that that's done, now that we done with the Devin shit, hey man, Tank versus Shakur, great fucking fight. Tank versus Loma, great fight. Tank versus Frank Martin, I think it's a good fight. It's a very good fight. Frank Martin, I don't know. I need to see that stamina get better. He can't fight in spurts. He can't have lulls, and he can't just think that that defense, bro, it's good. Don't get it twisted, but just being so defensive and not throwing nothing back at Tank, he too accurate, too cold with it, timing too good. You're going to have to come with something. You can't fight in spurts against him. So I think of the three, Frank Martin is kind of, I'd like to see another performance from him, but if they announce a Tank and Frank Martin fight, I wouldn't be mad. But Shakur and Loma more so. And honestly, bro, the more and more I think about it, I really want Tank versus Devin. So for that reason, bro, I really would like Tank versus Loma a little bit more than Tank versus Shakur. I think Tank versus Shakur is the better fight. I think it's probably more competitive, honestly. But I think the Loma fight, bro, like I want to see Tank knock Loma ass out and then tell everybody, look what I did to him versus what you did. You know what I mean? Like, I want that common opponent shit. The same shit I say about David Benavidez. Like, say, bro, you want Canelo, you need to fight fucking Caleb Plant and doing worse than Canelo. Same thing I say about Dave Morrell. If Dave Benavidez ain't gonna fight him, if Dave Benavidez don't fight him next, Dave Morrell need to fight Caleb Plant and tell Canelo and Dave Benavidez I did him worse than you did. What's happening? You know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. That would make me. That would be funny. That would be funny. Kind of like Tank did when Devin dropped the sparring footage of him and Hector Luis Garcia. Oh yeah, for real, you posted that shit. Now watch what I do to him. Then knock his ass blind. Knock his ass blind. Get him man a concussion. Man thought he was in the car wreck out that bitch, bro. You know, shit like that. You know, oh, you had a tough fight. That shit was controversial. Some people felt like Loma won. All right, cool. Watch what I do to him. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Oh, Tiafimo. Oh, you popping that shit? You talking that shit? Loma started beating your head back like a motherfucking bobblehead the back half of that fight. Don't worry. Watch what I do to him. You know, just on some competitive, trying to get the fight, calming opponents and shit. Everybody fighting everybody. I'd like to see that fight. And then Loma's a more accomplished fighter than Shakur. You need to catch him while he's still looking good before he get too old. Shakur is a younger fighter. One fight at 135, yeah. And the Loma and Tank shit been brewing way longer than the Shakur, yeah. I like to see Loma. I know what people gonna try to tell me, though. I know what y'all try to tell. Oh, man, that's Devin Haney leftovers. Nah, bro. Leftovers mean that you beat them to a pulp and they look trash and shit. You took something out of them. That ain't Loma. Sean Porter, if that's the case, I need to hear you call Sean Porter leftovers when Earl fought him. Or call Danny Garcia leftovers when Earl fought him. Look, bro, you can't be leftovers when you still highly fucking competitive, bro. When you still can give anybody a run for their money. When there's still arguments to be made that you could have won a fight where the decision didn't go your way, you ain't nobody leftovers. But for me, bro, the 135-pound division is still the place to be, bro. It's still the place to be. It's still that division. It's still one of them ones, bro. And it's so many big fights. But for Tank Davis specifically, because that's the point of this video, my 3 fights for him, just so everybody knows, so you can have it on record, have it on wax or whatever. A lot of people like to go back and act like I didn't say shit that I did say. If you Tank Davis, bro, ain't nobody trying to see Eastside Pitbull Cruz, bro. I'm not trying to watch that shit. So Calvin Ford, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on, you know, y'all need to stop that shit. Kenny Hill, like, y'all need to stop that shit. Well, Tank had him with one hand last time. I want to see what he do with him with 2 hands. I don't, because I already know. Tank Davis, Eastside Pitbull Cruz, I think that's a big fight right there, man. That shit ain't bigger than Tank and Loma. That shit ain't bigger than Tank and Shakur. No, bro, I don't want to see Tank Davis versus Eastside Pitbull Cruz, bro. I don't want to watch that fight. So I need Tank's team to have the same message and say the same shit that Tank been saying. And that is Devin, Loma, Shakur. Devin is gone. He's fighting Regis. So Loma and Shakur are the 2 options for Tank Davis. And I got a video coming, bro. Because it's like, I really feel like if you ain't saying Tank Davis' name, if you ain't calling for Tank Davis fight, you a duck. And I'm explaining why, bro. Like, I'm just thinking about something that I just saw. And I gotta drop the video for you. I can't wait to drop that shit. But anyway, bro, there you have it. Tank Davis, Shakur, Loma, Frank Martin. That's your options, bro. That's the option that make me happy. Anybody else, I'm not gonna be happy with the fight. And we're going in, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Don't forget we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. See y'all next time, bro. Peace out.